Yeah. What's up, guys? I'm back with another video for you guys today. I want to talk about the the update to the Army's body composition program. If you guys are in the Army, the regulation is AR 600-9. I printed off the details so I can give you the most proper information. So the update was implemented July 7th of this year, July 7th, 2026. Whew, man, the major changes are realistically, right? Height and weight screening tables have been eliminated. The neck and waist test has been eliminated. The new body composition standard is waist to height ratio. The waist is measured at the navel, which is the belly button. It is calculated by dividing the waist circumference by height using the same units. So a weight to height ratio of less than 0.550 is a passing standard. 0.550 or greater is a failure. Of course, every soldier receives 2 weight to height ratio assessments each calendar year. If a soldier fails the first assessment, a different measurement team conducts a confirmation assessment the same duty day. A confirmed failure results in enrollment in the Army Body Composition Program, a DA Form 268 flag, required counseling and a medical evaluation when applicable, whatever. So this is like the second time that the Army Body Composition Program has changed. Height and weight, they check your height, and then of course they check your weight, right? Then they changed it again from measuring your waist and your neck, which I won't lie, in my experience, it has gotten people kicked out, if I'm being generally honest. Now this waist to height ratio it's gonna get even more people kicked out. So and it doesn't matter if you pass the PT test or not anymore. You will still get measured. It doesn't even matter. Honestly, I mean, I know I'm not big by any means, so I honestly personally don't have a problem with it. But this is a very recent update. The Army as a whole initiated a 180-day implementation and assessment period. Of course, units have 90 days from implementation to assess all soldiers and record results. So this new update is recently new. I'm going to give you all an example. So for a soldier who is 5'9", 69 inches, that's my height, maximum passing waist 69 times 0.55. So my waist has to be 37.95 inches. To pass, the waist measurement must be less than 37.95 inches. My waist is right now like 32, 33 inches. Truth be told, I'm going off my own personal pant size. But realistically, I already know there's people on, I've been on TikTok recently, and there is a lot of people upset about the new Army Body Composition Program. And I'm just like, if I'm being honest, what is complaining gonna do? Right? What is complaining gonna do? What are you going to do to fix if you have an issue with yourself when it comes to the body composition program? Are you afraid that you are going to fail and all that? That's the question. I've been in the Army for close to 7 years, and to me, that's the third time they changed it. I've been in the Army. They changed a whole bunch of stuff. They're constantly changing stuff. Constantly. I'm not even gonna lie. They constantly keep changing things. I don't know whether if it's really to necessarily make the Army better or make the Army worse. I don't know. Personally, I believe physical fitness wise, I think they're trying to get people back on track, because I've started to realize like people are looking big. They got lazy. No one wants to really work out anymore, whatever, right? To me, if you have the chance to work out on your own, work out on your own whenever you get the chance. Because I've never believed in group PT. To me, group PT is horseshit, in every sense of the word. I do not believe it maintains anything, because you have about close to an hour and a half or so. I know there's some people that go from 6:30 to 8, when realistically it should be 6:30 to 7:30, because people are trying to get breakfast in the morning and whatever, right? So, but again, that's like unit oriented or section oriented, depending on how your unit operates when it comes to group PT. Me, I'll do the group I'll do the group PT, but I'm gonna work out right after work for myself, because I know what I'm personally capable of. No one else will. Yeah, but I guess as soon as this came out, there's been a lot of people posting TikTok videos like saying that soldiers are complaining that I've worked this hard to lose weight before, because I guess um he or she was barely passing the height and weight program. Now it's doesn't matter if you pass the PT test or not. You have to be Your waist has to be a certain measurement and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna sit here and like, you can't. I'll say this: the older you are, the harder it is to, lose weight or whatever the case may be, right? Um, and it's funny because they say you want physically fit soldiers, so I'll put it like this. So I'm guessing anybody who has a massive amount of muscle is basically gonna have to slim down or whatever the case may be. I don't know. I don't. I honest to God don't even know, for real, because it's like in my head I'm just like, All I know is that a lot of people are gonna end up getting kicked out the Army because of this update. And I pray to God that people will figure it out so they can still continue their military service. That's all I can really say. But I printed off the details so I can give you the most proper information possible. But if you guys want double clarification on what to look at and where to go to, just look up AR 600-9. Most of these regulations are on PDF, so it's easy for you to look at and read. But yeah, If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe, like, comment, and I hope you'll have a very blessed day. Peace.
Yeah, still in mood.